The question I'm going to answer today is whether title monitoring services like TitleShield and Home Title Lock are worth the price. I'm going to give you an answer based on my experience fighting home title theft in court since 2003, first as a criminal prosecutor and then in private practice as a private trial lawyer. The short answer is yes. So stick around and I'll explain to you why they are worth the price. First, let me give you a quick overview of what home title fraud is. Basically, it's very easy these days for criminals to forge deeds and make it look like they own a home. Once they have control of that ownership, even though it's fraudulent, the world doesn't know that, but once they have control of that ownership, then they can sell the house to unsuspecting buyers or get a mortgage and take a loan out against the property. Now, it's true that at its very core, a fraudulent deed is not worth the paper it's printed on. But the homeowner has to go to court to unwind that. They actually have to file a special kind of lawsuit to undo that fraudulent deed. So it's a very complicated fraud to unwind. And as I mentioned, this is very easy. You know, before about 20 years ago, it wasn't easy to forge documents. The criminals had to have special printing equipment to do so. But today, literally every desktop computer has the technology on it to create a believable forgery. And the problem is, according to my friends in law enforcement, these are real estate fraud detectives, organized criminal syndicates have discovered real estate fraud as a very easy and very lucrative source of revenue for their criminal activities. So once organized crime gets involved in something like this, you know that it's going to take off it's going to explode as a common crime that affects homeowners. So that's where we are today. And the fact is, many counties, about 10% of the counties nationwide are onto this, and they're trying to take steps to do this, and they've created basically a home title monitoring service for their homeowners where they will notify the homeowners if anything is recorded against their property. But that leaves 90% of the counties out there who have no such service at all. And so this is where the private title monitoring services come in, like TitleShield or like Home Title Lock. They will monitor your title for you. Sure, you can do it yourself, but are you going to do it often enough? The trick is early warning. To really minimize the damage and make it easier to unwind, you need to know right away when somebody's tampering with your title. And that's what these services provide. And frankly, they're not that expensive. I mean, we all of us homeowners, we buy homeowners insurance, even though the chances of any one of us having a tree fall on our home or our home burned down are very small. If it does happen to us, we are very grateful that we had that insurance. Now, these title monitoring services are not insurance, but they do provide a level of security so that when and if you are a victim of this crime, you can take action right away. Now, I'm not going to pitch TitleShield over Home Title Lock here. Obviously, you know, I created TitleShield based on my 2 decades of experience fighting this crime, so I think we're the best. But you have to make that decision on your own, which company you want to go to. But just to reiterate, absolutely, these title monitoring services are very valuable and really inexpensive for the value you do get from them and the peace of mind you get. So I hope that answers the question. Is Home Title Lock worth the price? Is TitleShield worth the price? Yeah, it sure is. Hopefully you're never a victim, but if you are, you're going to be really grateful you had a title monitor.